Welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather. My glasses are still in sunglasses mode. They're bad about this, especially when it's super cold outside, but I was just outside collecting this pumpkin from the greenhouse. This is actually the same day that the last vlog was filmed on, just a little bit later. And so far, all of the pumpkins look good, and some of the greenhouse plants have rebounded a little bit. I'll put in a picture right here. The wilted broccoli especially looks like it's trying to come back, but the cauliflower is kind of sad. It's not dead, but it's kind of sad. I have the irrigation running in there right now, and I plan to cook this pumpkin tonight. Really, all of the pumpkins look pretty good. They have some of these smaller dark spots that aren't really soft. This is something that I was noticing was starting to develop anyway. It might have been from freezing, but honestly, for how sad the brassicas looked, and the brassicas are frost-tolerant vegetables, I'm pretty impressed with how these pumpkins have held up so far. There you go. Thank you. I actually had moved this up here so we could move that hay into the barn, and this is the older hay. It's all been baled at the same time. This is from the same cutting. It's just we don't have a huge hay storage, so we go to an Amish friend's house and pick up the hay. So I'll probably just put this right back where it was since it's not technically older. So I have officially stopped milking Elsa, and that means we are getting very little milk because Margie and Stormy here still have their babies on them, but that is going to change today. Last night we had a really cold night, and tonight it's going to be warmer and then warmer thereafter. So I feel good about weaning them. Margie's baby Gollum, he's part of our meat program, and ideally I'd like to leave him with her as long as possible because she's going to do a really good job growing him to a good size for us. But we kind of need to weigh our options, like what do we need most? And I know Margie, I've pulled kids off of her in the past for several months and then put them back with her, and she's gone ahead and just kept nursing them just fine. So I think a couple month break until I can get some of my other goats into milk will be just fine for him. She'll take him back. I got him. Yeah, I know. Poor babe. He's a big baby. 2 months old. Cole will keep him company for now. If I had left him in here all by himself, he probably would have tried to jump, and he might have been successful. Got the roof going up, or at least the bracing. I don't know what it's called. This part. Yes, I know. Oh, we're so offended. Yeah. You're all right. Look at your pretty feet. Yeah. Hey. This is how I have to trim feet when they don't fit in the thing. I know. You're almost done. Little Jupiter here is going to his new family this weekend, and he's 8 weeks old. I am going to keep him with Stormy up until he leaves. We're just going to pluck him out of the barn just to reduce the amount of stress that he'll be in, because if I wean him right now, they're not coming to pick him up for a couple days, and it just basically will prolong his stress. Oof. Oof.
I don't think I've held a goat while you tattooed it before, have I?
Megan has held them for me, so you might not have.
Oh.
Her and I have done this during the week. They like this less than castration.
Cool.
Yeah. So what I would probably do is put his feet under, because when he flails, you know. So Jupiter's new family bought him registered, and they would like him tattooed properly. So we're gonna do that today. This is just an alcohol prep pad. Their ears are disgusting. Look, just one swipe. Ooh. And I've got my little cheat sheet here. So Jupiter, in his left ear, which is this one, S12 is his number. And then in his right ear, S and S4. So I've got two separate pliers here. One is for our herd tattoo, which is S and S4, and the other one is for his birth order tattoo. He's the 12th registered kid that we had born this year. What I'm gonna do is clamp him and then put the ink. You're probably gonna get some on you, but it washes out.
Okay.
These are your new pants.
Yeah, but they're work pants.
Okay, one. Okay. We've got green tattoo ink. I sometimes wear gloves, but I always get it all over me anyway, so. Ooh, look, I broke the tube. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're just rubbing it in. Making sure it's in there. Yeah, perfect. Come here, Angel. I'm so sorry. There you go. I wrote down the other tattoos, but we're not quite sure what's going to go on with Lightning, and we can always catch him and tattoo him later if that is what's needed. It's okay, Joopy. It's okay. I worked so hard to make you friendly. There we go. You'll be all right. My goodness, Winnie, it's a baby. Get off the baby. We've got cute little Lightning, so I am going to pull him from Stormy. Come here, Lightning. Come on. Yeah, that's your half-brother. That's Cole. I know. So cute. These are both blue cactus sired babies. I don't know if anybody else can tell, but I can. They've got this good width. Yes, you do. Good width. Can you reach that? Show me that you can reach it. Can you reach it? Go ahead. After I had set this a little bit lower And then I saw Gollum next to it. I had this memory about a time that a baby goat hopped from the cinder block up here and easily could have jumped out but didn't. If he gets out, what a nightmare to try to catch him. I have this really cool shepherd's crook that I've used before. He's kind of little for it though. This is like a leg catch on one side, and I think his legs are still too small for this to be useful, so it would be kind of a rodeo. And I don't really want to do that. So we're getting about a quart ever since I stopped milking Elsa, which means I was getting about a quart from her, which is definitely not her peak. In her peak, Elsa was milking 12 pounds a day, which is the equivalent of 12 pints. A pint is 2 cups, so 24 cups, 1.5 gallons. Elsa was milking in her peak. Now that was when she was being milked twice a day. And that is incredible. When I was milking her once a day, I don't know exactly how much she gave all by herself, because I always just added it to the pail, but a quart every day is not quite enough to meet our family's needs, so weaning those babies should definitely help. Stormy still has Jupiter on her for now. His family is coming in a couple days to pick him up, and that should help her milk volume go down a little bit. I am gonna watch her and make sure that I don't have to milk her a little bit more frequently. I genuinely might have to milk Margie twice a day for a little while to kind of get her udder used to less of a demand. I am sure that Gollum was drinking very frequently. I know he was taking quite a lot of milk, as he should, and I don't really want to cut her down to once a day milking. I feel like that's too much for her udder, but we'll have to see. For all I know, she may have started the weaning process with Gollum as it is, but with her history, I kind of doubt it. She will nurse a baby forever. She has nursed several babies up until butchering day before. She's just a good mom. And she does so without losing condition. She's a good girl. So I did get most of the ink off of my hands, but I'm gonna wash my hands several more times over the next 24 hours or so. So we'll skip the advent calendar this time and we'll pick it up again next time.